What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifire. I'm a rich variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware whenever I can. I just had a cupcake. That's what all the white stuff is. Delicious vanilla cupcakes from Sam's Club. My wife, she's been getting into couponing lately, so she's buying all these nifty little sweets because she can't say no to Davina, right? That's just the way that works. This is way too quiet. You could tell I recorded some audio. Anyway, last night's stream wasn't going to happen no matter what I wanted to do. My oldest daughter, Faith, she was at Universal City. They did like some 8th grade field trip or whatever, graduation trip, because the school they go to only goes up to 8th grade. And they were going to get back at 2 in the morning, and Amanda's got the same thing that Davina had a few weeks ago. So it was her turn to get the poopy disease, to get dysentery or whatever the hell it was, whatever virus. So I went ahead and drove, and I just canceled the stream. And we're going to do everything we were going to do on Friday right now, right? At 11 o'clock, we're going to be doing our franchise Frenzy spins. It'll be an open rolling franchise frenzy because I don't know if anybody's going to be here. I don't know if they expect it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're doing Silksong. Silksong is what we're playing. I'm very excited. This is the continuation. Did I install it? Did I do? Oh, I didn't even fucking install. Gee, thanks. Appreciate it, dick. I literally clicked install. It's only 7 gigs, so it shouldn't take too long. Is there an easy kill game we can play? Bubsy Claw's Encounter of the Third Kind. What about any franchise frenzy games? Battle Clash is a fucking, you know, light gun game. Let's play that real quick. Give us something to do in the meantime. Intelligent Systems, never mind, it's Nintendo, so that's a Nintendo restriction, we can't even play that. Damn. Blast. I was hoping we could do something easy. Disney Cartoon Arcade is a lot. Astro Warrior on SMS we could do. Nah. Birds of Steel. Are there any arcade games we can play? Because I see Arch Rivals here. Let's see if we can enjoy Arch Rivals for a second while that's installing. Unless Arch Rivals is another game I can't play. Go back there, you goof. Stop it. Arch Rivals. I know it's a basketball game. It's a stupid basketball game. Midway Acclaim. Can't... Well, it depends. What was the arcade version done by? Midway. Okay, we can do Midway. Midway is fine. I think. Alright, we can do Midway. Arch Rivals MAME ROM. Banana, banana, banana. Why is this not working? Don't debate me, bro. I want to play Arch Rival. What the fuck? It just downloaded it again. MAME 2003. Copyright warning. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Whoa! Rivals. This game looks like dog shit. This is early Midway, so that's exactly what it is. Arch rivals, no harm, no foul. This looks incredible for what it is. I'm sorry. There's something about this art style that really, I dig. I'm curious. I know the game is dog shit. They're low screen final boss saving it for tomorrow. For what? Gave forward half a handy and gave up. What? Okay, there's something weird going on with that. 1989, huh? Tyrone, Vinny, Hammer, Moose, Reggie, Mohawk, Blade, or Lewis. Something about Lewis just screams at... Oh.
Put it up!
God, you're trash. Where am I at? Yo, look at the boobs on that one. There's no way that's going in. That'll do. Honestly, this doesn't look bad at all. I just gotta figure out how to be an asshole. There we go. Found the asshole button.
Over here! I'm open! Pass it!
Okay, so this is a very well done basketball game. Mostly because I can just sock the shit out of anybody I... Can I... Boobies, boobies! I like the animation in it, it's just clean.
Over here!
That's a three-pointer, right? Fuck! Give me that damn ball. This is stupid easy because you're just beating the shit out of everybody. That's called goaltending. Fuck out of here.
I'm open! Pass it!
Why does it hate me so much? Why are three-pointers impossible? Oh my god. Come here, you. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Fuck limited run games.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it.
I'm open!
That's a three. Fuck yeah! So this is basically double dribble, but just incredibly more violent.
Pass it! Over here!
I'm gonna sock the shit out of you. You ever been donkey punched from behind? Oh, fuck. We're tied. That's... okay.
I'm open!
Ah! I love titties, man. But I'm more of an I'm starting to transition to an ass guy.
Let's go!
Good. Give me that fucking ball. Woo! Clean! Fucking ball. There we go. This game rocks, dude.
Time's running
Oh, her boobs aren't as good.
End of first period. More to come.
I mean, we're gonna win. This is easy. What's up, Jordan? Why are people throwing shit in the... People are throwing trash onto the court. This is the most... Oh, fuck. That makes sense.
Pass it.
Hood rat fucking... That's called goaltending, but 3 points from the Wild. Okay. And there's no out of bounds either. It's just decimate. Fuck. They're huge, man. Oh, whatever.
I'm open.
If LeBron has anything to say about it. Oh, shit. By the way, this is how I charge up my punches when I'm going towards inmates. I just hold it out and then I run. Alright, we're 1 point up. Can I get a corner three? Give me that fucking ball.
Pass it.
Good. Honestly, I don't... This game is great. Today was out of pants, and I'm absolutely knackered! So you're gonna go get straight pissed after? You're gonna go to the bar to get pissed? Proper pissed?! I just took out 2 people with 1 punch. That's insane to me. They don't miss. Go team motorboat. Oh shit.
Shoot it.
Boom! Fuck you, Mohawk. I'm Lewis. Easy. That damn ball. I'm sorry, what? It was a half-court shot. This is how hood baseball is played. I'm confused.
Time's running out.
Let time run out. Oh, I can dive. Whoa. What's the halftime
End
show?
of first half. More to come.
Yeah, we are shooting at the other basket now. We swapped sides.
Over here. I'm open. Oh.
Okay, so now they're hitting us too. Excuse me? Okay, so now the difficulty's coming in. They're angry. Guess what? I'm angry too. I love motorboating titties. job, man. We should win. Even Marauder likes motorboat and titties, probably, maybe. Alright, let's do it. Yo, they're getting mean now, aren't they? Can I get a half quarter again? It's really hard to get over to him to whack him. The damn ball. Oh no, they go much bigger than that, sir. There's a whole website called Boobpedia that'll educate you on that. Whole website. No, it's 3-pointers, brother. Oh, I can like tumble dodge him. That's because Raptor likes his titties, bro.
Over here.
You know who I like? Angine de Poitrine. I've been addicted to them and another band from the land of British known as Hinge.
I'm open.
I like that. I love microtonal music. I've always loved weird, strange, like experimental music. Are you? Oh, what a dick. Fuck out of here.
Pass it. Let's go.
It's a very subjective thing. Got him before the jump.
I'm open.
Crackadone smoker? Oh, that should have interrupted him.
Time's running out.
Buzzer beater? Buzzer beater? Oh, almost.
End of third period.
What's my coach's notes?
More
It's
to
the most
come.
effective way to steal. Punch him! I mean, I could just hold the ball for the rest of the thing. If I really wanted to be an asshole.
Pass it. Over here.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. This is probably the best basketball game I've ever played. I'm okay with that. Oh, he's trying for a flying leap. Trying to get it. Yay, boobies. Oh, that was bullshit. Have you ever heard Hinge? Listen to their song DNA. It reminds me a lot of Kraftwerk. DNA. DNA. Oh shit, that was clean, bro. DNA. Magnificent protein. Oh, I thought he had it there. Lou's coming in for that donkey punch. You're gonna get some too. You want it? Boom!
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, that's some bull. Fuck you, Steve! Yoko Ono is just fucking stupid. She's dumb. It's performance art. It's not even real music. I don't feel like our boy here is doing enough. I need more wanton violence.
Over here! I'm open! Put it up!
I think we're gonna win. On first coin, too. That's awesome.
Let's go!
Smoking him.
Time's running out. Over here!
That's a win, right? Dude, he's groping her titties. She's grabbing my dick! Alright. Well, that's a win. Don't even need the honor to compete. We won. No, I was waiting for Silksong to install, so I was like, what's an easy like arcade game we can play and enjoy? Or maybe enjoy, I don't know. QRS. Okay, so that was Arch Rivals. Arch Rivals. We did beat it. I don't really care about a high score for that because it's beatable. And I'm actually going to give it a G. That was an amazing game. This is probably the best arcade basketball game I've played to date. Okay. It's sports. Let's go to episode tracker for arcade and definitely add that one. Arch Rivals rocks. I do, because most of the times they're just trash, right? But I mean, any game I can walk around and punch the shit out of somebody, that's always great. Arch Rivals, and we're gonna give that a G. Alright, is this installed? It is. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna pop a Tylenol real quick, because I actually have a headache right now. Do I have any acetaminophen in here? No? Alright, I'm gonna be right back. We are gonna start this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go just pop some medicine real quick, and this is a 40-minute video, so obviously you're not gonna see the whole thing, but this is the newest video that just came out on YouTube for anybody who cares. I'll be right back, don't go anywhere. I've played tons of NES games, and for those of you who have watched my episodes through the years, you know I love covering the start, the middle, and the end of a console's library, providing a visual guide for you to understand how these games evolve throughout time. That's what the Every Game Ever series is all about. I've made the first 30 NES games, I've done the last 30 NES games, I've even done the middle 30 NES games. But there are two more topics I want to cover before I move on to another system, and that's the early development era and the late transitional era. These two time periods are important because it shows not only the early attempts of companies to introduce new ideas, but it also shows how companies were working with established genres and standards near the end of the lifespan. So today we're going to cover those early developmental games that occurred halfway between the start and the middle of the NES's lifespan. Let's begin. Alright, I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. This is the kind of game you buy with responsible parent money so you can later justify buying Contra with personal growth money. If you have a wife that's concerned about money, the easiest way to get something you want is to ensure that your kids have access to it as well, even if that means that Sesame Street 123 collects dust while you're trailblazing through Contra, Ninja Gaiden, or any game that has a single functional cell of fun. Alternatively, if you're me, you want to have software that kids can play. It just makes sense. In this game, we mess around with numbers, but more importantly, it's a port of two individual games from the Apple II era, Astro Grover and Ernie's Magic Shapes, which I played, and to be honest, they kind of do the job for early PC gaming software. That's a feat in its own way. The NES game isn't terrible, and in comparison to other edutainment games on the NES, it's pretty straightforward. Arya enjoys it, and that's good enough for me. The most modern console release of a Sesame Street game was Sesame Street Elmo's musical masterpiece on the Wii in 2012. The rest were phone games, and those suck! I wanted to forget about this game. Some games challenge your skills, and some games challenge your belief in a loving universe. Star Soldier is the second one. This game is hard as fuck! One of, if not the hardest vertical... Alright, I promised a short break. Just long enough to install this. Alright, let's play it. Grab a controller, kick back. Say less. Don't show this. I'm not an idiot. Oh yeah? Alright, we want to play this in Inglés. C. Here we go. Guess we're playing as Silksong. Or Hornet, whatever her name is. Oh, it feels so good to be playing one of these again. Alright. Oh, secrets already. Shell shards. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? I realized you were an angry bitch. What the fuck? Hello? Yeah, the worst nightmare you've ever had? What was that about? So is that me? I think that's me. Dreamed we were invaded. They came from northeast states. Everyone's forced to go in together. It's like Marvel for 2 level rush invade. Stuff felt so damn real. Jesus. What's up, Sizer Boy? Thank you so much for that raid over on YouTube. I appreciate it. We are just now starting this, and I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. Alright, do I need to bind him? Is this guy ever going to stop rolling? I don't get a map. Okay, well, I gotta kill this guy. What the fuck? Alright, fuck this, dude. It's clearly a secret we're not supposed to find yet. It's fine. I do like that she has a diagonal attack, though. Wink. I could go without her talking. That's one thing I like about Hollow Knight. There's no talking. So the bind is our heal, okay. Rip. What's down here? I'm supposed to go here? What's up? Hello? What's this? It's a fruit! Mossberry. What does that do? Oh, fuck off. Right as a site where they blog all our interceptions. Really? I didn't know that. What's going on? Am I having an aneurysm? What's going on? Are we gonna lose our mask shards? What's going on? Okay, no big deal. Just had a stroke there. Alright, so we're chasing the little thing that set us free. Oh, I have to wait for this to be fully done before it'll let me do anything? Oh, I don't know if I like that. What's this? Okay. Oh, he's got stuck on there. I'm sorry. Alright, let's just follow the fly thing. Butterfly, whatever you want to call it. I don't know which direction he went, though. Alright, there's 3 of them there, so let's keep going. Do we have benches or anything? What's going on? Okay. Ruined chapel. Okay. Could be. Ooh. Is this a boss fight already? Let's fucking go, nerd. Moss Mother. Okay. I'm scared of you, bitch. I'm not. Alright, so I gotta get used to her not having a pogo attack. At least not in the same way that our Hollow Knight guy did. But we can still abuse it. Oh my god. Get shitted on. RIP! What did that do? We killed the Moss Mother. What now? Okay, we can go this way. And we have a rope. Let's ascend. Oh, the runs! Who dat? Actually, it might be, yeah. It is. Is this a cutscene? Stop beating me!
Juanita.
Juanita.
Benny Frank.
Okay. Uh-oh. New objective, the Great Citadel. Ooh, we got a linear thing. You got a map there, bitch?
Nesvia. Fadastama.
Okay. Damn, it's bright. So pretty! Alright, so it wants me to ascend. I guess. Bone Bottom. That's what they call me.
Megina Fora.
Rafiki ass twin. What's in here? Could it be a map system?
Fayoma.
Tamiyan.
How do you know it's a woman?
Mia samasa. Benito Yoko. Santa So. Santa So.
Why is that so satisfying? Alright, so beads, but I have nothing, okay.
Nesvia.
Mochanga.
Wish wall, okay.
Dara.
Oh, okay. Well, it wants me to ascend, but I don't have a map! I'm not gonna memorize all this shit, so you better give me a map fast, because I'm fucking over it. Dealt with that shit with Hollow Knight, I'm not doing it here. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter as long as we ascend, right? Good big boy. Alright, well that's clearly not happening. Shit. News to me. Hello? It's just a single bug. Stop. Get out of here. Friend. Oh, that's some dookie if I've ever seen it. Whoa, slow-mo. What did I get? A hole. Cool. It's true. Sherma! Hello, Sherma. How about you give me crazy thought? A map! That's all I want. Just want a map. Just one map. That's it. Okay, that fetish chick was cosplaying? What the fuck? Which fetish chick? And how do I not know about her? Alright, so we clearly can't go that way. We made it past a gate. That's nice. Okay, she's walked on. Beads, 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 beads. I can spin that on dumb shit. That means that beads are going to be incredibly rare. I do... not like that. What's this? Insert rosaries. Yeah. Wow, what's this? What's up with bells? What's this? You're blessed to walk foundation fire them. Remember yourself to the shells. Okay. Apparently. The marrow. Oh. I see, the marrow. Alright, we cannot get over there. That's not happening. That's definitely not happening either. You know, if I had a map, I could mark this off. I could forgive it in the first game. I don't know if I can in the second one. But then again, this game doesn't feel as, feels more linear. Get out of here. What's up, Zool? Looks like it's gonna fall on me. I was right. What's in here? What's this? Shard pendant. Okay. Why do I need to equip it? What is shard pendant? Okay, the problem is I don't know it. Okay. Technically it is, but it's gonna be silly. Oh, for what? Ghostbusters? Hey, I'm always down for franchise locks. Franchise locks can be extremely fun. I gotta make sure it's open for y'all, but it doesn't matter anyway, because we gotta do our franchise frenzy. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the nut. Let's open up for VIPs, moderators, and subscribers, 1 per tier. Did I turn back on?
Nut.
Franchise locks?
Nut.
It's on, okay.
Nut.
Michael, what's up, dude? What's up, man? It's a good game. I mean, it's a lot more linear, but it sucks because I wish it would just continue with everything I already had from Hollow Knight. But beggars cannot be choosers, apparently. Also, let's go to Stream Loots and make sure that, Stream Loots. I think it's one of these. Lock. Franchise lock is on for y'all. I mean, it's not bad. It's Hollow Knight version 2. I'm gonna be in that same mood where, you know how like Hollow Knight was such a slow start. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing for Silksong, but I'm gonna end up loving this game. Asteroids, greatest fucking game ever. I don't know why I didn't mark that. Again, if you're a VIP moderator or a subscriber of any tier, make sure you hit the exclamation point nut. That includes you, Divine.
Nut.
Heard it's harder? It is, but I think it's because Hornet's a very different character than the unnamed protagonist from the first one. But that's just my personal opinion. Ugh. Actually, no. This is gonna be for, we gotta do our priority shuffler first. This is for everybody. Everybody's gonna get one of these. Apologize. I gotta make it a habit to do this before we do the other thing. Alright, if you want to do this on YouTube, say you want to do this. Otherwise, we're gonna stick to Twitch. I want to make sure everybody has a chance to check it out. Alright, so Old Man said that he wants to. We're gonna flip a virtual coin. Heads is Twitch, tails is YouTube. We're gonna go with Roman Empire, Silver Siliqua, best of 6, flip the coin. Twitch is gonna go first.
No.
Alright, for the priority shuffler, Marauder, choose the first one, please. Michael, you want in as well? Okay. Oh, fuck! What are you thinking? This is next week's schedule. By the way, project changes open up on Tuesday, May 12th, for anybody who cares. Overrides. Alright, so overrides move to the A position. I'm curious to see what y'all are going to get me to do. Alright, overrides. Old Man says project. Well, I got to pick between y'all two, because there's 2 people who want to do it. So I'm going to do RNG. 1 is Old Man, 2 is Michael. Michael! On YouTube. Choose the next one. We got project, we got active RPG, we got hacks, we have DLC, we have mods, and we have revenge. Hacks, we do have one. It's called Mario's Mystery Meat. Thank Old Man Sim for that. Back on Twitch. British! Choose the next one. Active RPG. Still have not started Dragon Age Origins. Alright, over on YouTube. Michael, choose the next one. Nah, bro, you're competing on YouTube now. Usually you never do. You entitled fuck. Usually he's got like, nah, I'm guaranteed. I'm gonna get like at least 12 of these options every week. It's for Michael. Michael got it. Revenge games. So I do have a revenge game. It's King of Fighters 97. Thanks, Old Man. This is what happens whenever I don't let him choose on YouTube, apparently. Let's see. That leaves project, DLC, and mods. British. From these 3 options. DLC. So DLC we have is Shivering Isles, but we will definitely be starting Dragon Age Origins next week, unless the priority shuffler moves. Yeah, that is always an option for Franchise Frenzy for anybody who cares. Alright, over on YouTube, let's see who gets it this time. Old Man. Old Man, you get the final choice. Between project and mods. Mods, we are not doing any projects. Saints Row is going to be out of the question. Holy cow. That's a weird week. Alright. So this is what we got. We got overrides for A, hacks for B, active RPG for wildcard Wednesday. I guess we're not starting it unless it gets picked on Wednesday. This week we did play Saints Row, so we're still in positive progression. We have not started our next major RPG, so we are fine. And the next week's schedule, provided nobody plays a change of plans, is going to be week 2. Which means we're going to be starting off with Mario's Mystery Meat on Sunday. Cool. Alright, time for our Franchise Frenzy. If you're a subscriber on YouTube, that means you are a member, meaning you have a star next to your name, like Old Man Sim does. You can participate in this. Also, if you are, we're gonna open up the franchise frenzy again, since this is something that is either for VIPs, mods, or subscribers. You're gonna have to redo that. Everybody type nut if you're eligible for this. Zordon, I got you. Marauder, I got you. You try to get, I know you try to get projects. British, thanks so much for that sub. I think I owe y'all 2 beans. I think Marauder subbed as well.
Nut. Nut.
Just subscribe to the channel, Zool. It's only $5.99.
Nut.
Alright. Nah, I can't let you. This is a subscriber perk. Otherwise, I 100% would. Keep going. 28. Oh, cool. It's telling me things. Let's see. I tried to get my use of force video on for y'all to watch. I was gonna put it in Discord, but I gotta do some extra steps to get it from the computer to home, because I can't log it in my email or anything, because thanks to Google's 2-factor authentication on literally everything, it's very frustrating. Alright, start the prediction. Will the bean be good or bad? This is going to be for the first bean! Wow. Which is licorice or black rubber. Let's check it out. I hope no porn pops up. Nah, just kidding. We don't do that. Alright, just in case it's a little bit yikesy. Thrag? Who's Thrag? Oh, he instantly left. Okay. Let's see. Where's it at? Why is that a controversial cosplay? I think it looks really good. I think it looks fine. No, Michael, so there's a difference between a subscriber on YouTube, right? And a member. Members pay like the 99 cents to get the little star next to their name. It's not a lot of money. It's, you know, it's 99 cents. If you really want one, I'll gift one to you. Actually, I don't know if I can. Can I? Show my support. Membership gifting. Oh! Can I... The GIF... Apparently I can give them a... Can I choose? Or send 5 now. I could just randomly give away. The Doomsday Clock, Hirasaru, $5 Shake, Andrew. Can I give more? I'm gonna gift 5 more. This is RNG though. I don't know if I can. The Troll Master? Oh boy. 1 membership. And we're gonna do it for... Let's see if I can... Okay. So this is random. I can't, like, do it for you. I was gonna try to buy one for you. Be right back after grab your laundry. Quick, everybody, let's do it. Alright. Zordon! Zordon, you sweet bean. This is your moderator spin. Alright, do you want to mess with the priorities at all, or are you okay with how they are? As a fair reminder, it's Overrides, Hacks, Active, and RPG, and then Revenge, DLC, Mods, and Project. Do you want to mess with that at all, or respin? Keep it? Alright, we're gonna change something. I guess I can't. I was hoping I could, like, click it over and over and over and over and over again. Alright, Override Shuffler. Do you want to change any of the overrides? Bear in mind, if you change it away from Silksong, the only other game I can play right now is Bubsy Claws Encounter the Third Kind. Unless I buy Deliver Us Mars, which I could. Remember, if you get one more override, you're going to have the option to add a game. So it's a gamble for you. Do you want to keep this or do you want to manipulate it? You want? Okay, you need to tell me the order that you want it to be in. We have Lord of the Rings, Silksong, Trover, Bubsy, and Deliver Us Mars. I'll put these over here so I can just mess with them real quick. As you decide to change it. Please, no fucking Bubsy. I know. Alright, so... he wants Bubsy... Lord of the Rings. Deliver Us Mars. Alright, you still have Trover Saves the World. And No. Bubsy is out. So one. So Trover goes here, right? Where's Silksong fall into this? Bubsy. Alright, Bubsy, Lord of the Rings, Deliver Us Mars. Then you have Silksong and Trover. Where do y'all want that? What order do you want that in? Also, we have a hype train. That's really cool. I appreciate that. It's really cool of y'all. Yummy. Alright, one more bean. Silksong and Trover. Why do you hate me? Oh, God. Alright. Looks like we're playing Bubsy. Right, that was Zordon. Next up is Marauder. Marauder, are you back? We're gonna skip Marauder just in case she's not back. Crow! We'll go to you next. Yeah. No! Alright, fair reminder. This is the way to go. I don't know if it'll work. Macro is acting up. This is what the list you need to look at. The tab is going to be Franchise Frenzy for what we're going to be manipulating. You can move a game up or down in any column of your choice. Unless you have a specific game you're looking for. Who's got move? Crow does. Crow's probably gooning to the Hornet cosplay right now, though. I hope I'm not interrupting his goonery. That would be tragic, wouldn't it? Alright, the next bean is either Band-Aid or Pomegranate. Oh, you saved that for after the stream? Brother, me too. Me too. Alright, Crow, you got yourself a move action, though. Up or down? Oh, we beat Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. We can get rid of that. Boop. Xenogears up. Alright, where's Xenogears? Xenogears. Which I believe I'm the proud owner of because of you, right? I think that's one of the games I bought from you. Crow's been really epic about selling me games through the years. I'm eternally grateful for him. He's a very good friend. Also, something came in the mail for me. Let's see what it is. Alright, it's a PS2 game. What is this? Oh! Yeah. Time Splitters came in. This is a game that's on the, I've never played Time Splitters. I remember, like, the cover of Time Splitters 2 is that dude with that big-ass gun, I think. But Time Splitters, why is it so heavy? Damn, it's a big-ass manual for what this is. Jesus Christ. Alright. It goes on the floor until I get lazy enough to do it. Alright, so Xenogears has been moved up. That's your action. Marauder, you get yourself 2. Do. Here's your first one. Alright, Marauder, do you want to manipulate the overrides? Right now, the overrides are in this exact order. Bubsy, Lord of the Rings, Deliver Us Mars, Silksong, and Trover. I did buy Lord of the Rings. It is in the mail. It'll get here soon. It might have... Actually, it may have already gone here. It might be in the mail right now. Hold on. eBay. It's shipped, so it should be here soon. I think it's on the 12th. Yeah. I don't even think this guy is shipping. Oh, yeah, Tuesday the 12th. What? The Silksong got moved? Yes, because Zordon is a gremlin. As you well know. Move it back. Do you just want it at the top and everything else moves down? Yes? Alright. Alright. This goes here. Bubsy. Lord of the Ring. Okay, I've cucked something up. Hold on. Alright, so you want Silksong up here. I gotta figure out a better system for this. Silksong, which is done. Then Bubsy. Lord of the Rings. Deliver Us Mars. Then Trover saves the world. Easy. Alright, so we're back to playing Silksong. I appreciate that. Here's your second spin. This is for you being a subscriber. Here you go. You get to move a game up or down in any category of your choosing. Again, fair reminder, this is the game list. The sheet you're going to want is Franchise Frenzy. Because we're not can't put down the crack pipe or the meth spoon. Crackadon. Cooking Mama Up. Cooking Mama's a really fun game. And it's before Euphoria, which is an incredibly rare game. That's something we're going to have to emulate. There's no way. Alright, next up is Old Man Sim, who's going to get 3. Here we go. Here's his first. Old Man, you get to add a game, or move a game up or down in any category. Any column, up or down 1. The Megalodon, the final form of Zordon, right? Paper Mario up. Okay. Are you trying to get it to where it's before Dragon Age, so we play that one? That would make sense. Alright, here's your second spin. You get to shift a game, left or right, in any category of your choice. Shift Dragon Age right. 10, 4. Insert cells, shift down. Alright, delete cells, shift up. Now meaning that our game, our current game, our RPG, is going to be Paper Mario. Unless something else crazy happens. Alright, third spin, here we go. Do you want to mess with the overrides, or would you like a respin? Also, hold on, Paper Mario. Is that a follow-up to... Okay, so Paper Mario is its own thing. Right? Or is it a sequel? It's its own thing. Okay. Respin. Here we go. And it's going to be another respin. It's considered a spiritual successor to Paper Mario. If that's the case, we gotta play Super Mario RPG. You know what I mean? I mean, that's ultimately my choice. I'll play Paper Mario. Alright, you get to move a game up or down in any column. Xenogears down. Ooh, you got something against Crow? Crow's gonna slap that ass. Xenogears down. Stop. Stop. Insert cells and shift down. Stop. Holy shit, insert cells, shift down. Brother! Alright, who's next? That one British idiot. Here you go, sir. Alright, you get to move a game up or down in any column of your choice, British. Got tons of games here. 5 years of waiting for most of these. Tenchu is an option? Yeah. We have Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. If you were to move it down, it would go to the right one. No, British hates Tenchu. He's going to move it away. Tenchu down, baby. See? Told you. And cells. Here we go. Next up is Zool. There you go, Zool. I'll let you have one today. I don't think... Yeah, Zool's here. Zool, you can shift a game left to right in any column. Your choice. I'm so shocked that The Last of Us has stayed in the second column. Everybody swears by that game. Battletoads. There's so many good games here. Cooking Mama left. Cooking Mama left. Alright, insert cells, shift down. Good job, Cooking Mama. Alright, I believe that that's everybody. Cool. I think so. Well, thank you everybody for your constant support through the years. I appreciate it. Does play it sooner, yeah, because we go from top left to the right. I love all of you. Congrats on making it through another week with me. And let's get back to Silksong, because that's what we're doing, right? That's what we're playing. Because we got saved. We got saved from Bubsy. What are we doing? Alright, Zool is shuffling the overrides. What are you thinking, Zool? What decision is Zool gonna make? That's the question. Alright, Old Man Sim has undone that action. So we're going back to Silksong. Homie, don't play that. Oops, YouTube chat disappeared. That was a straight up. He yeeted that shit away. These are dicks. Why are they dicks? Hello? Why are the balls falling? Ho ho ho! Fuck me! Whoa! Okay. Can you not? What's this? Frayed rosary string. What does that do? Contains 30 rosaries. Oh! Oh, okay. Sure, bud. What do we got here? Death. Love to see it. Alright, so we can't reach that. I say we keep climbing because we don't have a map, so there's no understanding of like where anything. What's this? Hi.
Yanaga Moshke
That's fine.
Barishkava
Barishkaba.
Pumta Osh.
Oh, thank you. Who's this?
Yanaga Moshke.
Dodashna, Dodashna. I'm saying welcome to our caravan. Okay. Okay. Who are you?
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
Dude, Freakazoid was an awesome show. One of the best ones ever created. Freakazoid was an amazing cartoon. I remember that show pissed off my parents so much. So there was an episode of Freakazoid way back when, where there was a... It was the world's loudest kid, right? That's... His gimmick was he was just loud as shit. And that announcer was like, "We would like to take the moment to remind you of what it sounded like when the asteroid hit the Earth. Please, do me a favor." Actually, we're gonna look it up on YouTube if we can find it. Asteroid. Freakazoid. No, where's the asteroid one?
Terror.
Freakazoid, loud kid. Where's it at? Hold on. Screaming kid Freakazoid. What's the kid? David Kaufman. I have no clue who that is. Hold on. Loud Kid and Freakazoid. This is not a Nelson Mandela. No, not him. What am I... Is it Fanboy? Fanboy... Freakazoid. No, it's not him. There's this kid. No. Alright, I gotta do some research. Basically, it was one of those, and it was like, please turn your TV all the way up, and in 5 seconds, the loud kid will tell you exactly what the asteroid sounded like. And it was loud as shit. And it was like 2 in the morning. My dad lost his mind. As he had every right to. Yeah, I've seen that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Have I already been here? I'm very confused. I think I have. Yeah, this is what I escaped from. Fuck! Let's stop trying to get too creative and just climb. Let's just climb. That's our objective, so fuck it. Since they can't be bothered to give me a map, let's just do what the game is asking us to do. Hey, here's my question. Why is the silk not harming the enemies? It harmed me in the game? So can you, like, follow your rules, please, game? Alright, so that's blocked off. Let's go this way. Maybe there's a boss or something. Hello? Ooh. Well, I can't get there. Alright, so that activated that shortcut, which I can go there, which is fine. We don't have any bounce moves, which is weird. Somebody's singing a pretty song. Fuck. Wonder if that's the Miracle Singer again. Get out of here. I have no clue what that just did. Oh, hi.
Cadestre.
Okay. I'm not rich enough. It's not easy to find these things. Sure. So instead of cornifer, we have lady singing-ifer. Cracky? I don't know, she's... Alright, so we got this. We can at least explore this area. Who's getting fucking power fucked over there? Somebody's getting they're getting jackhammered. Is that the enemy doing that? I think it is. Ew. Getting real. It is the weird creature. The slug's getting its back blown out. What's this? Oh. Okay. Well, guess what? Now I need a compass. It's... I'm not pleased by the fact that I am basically playing Hollow Knight all over again, to include not being able to... Like, why micromanage everything? Stop making it be behind a paywall. Grow the fuck up. Map updated? What? Why is the map not updated? Oh, brother, this is gonna piss me the fuck off. This is gonna piss me off. So you're making me pay for a pencil now, too? I mean, they're trying to piss me off. They're doing a good job.
Me ofende?
Wishka.
Oh my god, it's 50! Fuck you! Alright, we clearly cannot fight this guy yet, because... Okay, fine, whatever. Ay, 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 oh, ay, 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 ay. I gotta break the habit of not having the, Alright, so that'll at least let me update it. Let's go back and get it. Gotta get that quill.
Wishka.
Gotta be able to update our shit. This is dumb. Oh, it's an auto? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't afford the map here. I'm just a peasant. What's this? What the fuck was that about? Huh? At least we get more, like, stuff from killing these guys. But only if they're people? Can't get up there. There, we got some prayer beads. Nothing like desecrating holy places so I can buy something for extremely high prices. I'm sorry that this bitch needs to feed her crippling meth addiction, so she's gotta sell... rosary beads. I gotta know where I'm at, so... I need 2 more beads. Alright, so that should reset the enemies here to at least let me get enough beads, provided they still give me beads. They do, okay. I say we grind on them. Dick out. Is this their way of trying to get me to, like, understand how to play the game? Oh, that's a heal anytime. Am I invincible during that? I might be.
Yanara.
Kietska. Goraloth.
Alright, so we can get the marrow map. Perfect. Goroyosuke. Alright, we can't do anything there, so let's just keep exploring. Get 70, go back, buy the thing. I mean, Hornet controls a little bit differently in terms of, like, how she attacks. Like, she doesn't have a downward pogo, she's got that slanted pogo, which kind of throws you off if you're not expecting it. I died. Alright, where do I... Is it at least gonna tell me where my cocoon is? No. Why would it? Luckily, I do know where it is. I'd say first practical death, yeah, but it's my fault. Okay, so do I need to hit that? That would lower that. We already know about that. Listen, bitch. Alright, we can still climb up. Whoa. Oh, I can get a song? Oh, is it a song of silk? Could it be a song of silk? Fuck. Fuck! Oh, okay, he killed himself. Failboat. Oh, go grow up. Alright, I just need 70 rosary beads so we can buy a compass. That's gonna be the game changer. Hey look, I'm actually hitting through that, but you won't let me have it because you're an ass bandit. The healing is better. It doesn't take as long. But to be honest, I could have used notches, like charms, to make that healing go faster. I didn't give a fuck. Because I'm not a collectathon whore. Got him, Leviosa. Leviosa. Who wants to take the vibrator? It's glitched out my controller to where it's just non-stop. Alright, we'll unplug it and replug it back in. Somebody turn off their vibrator. Somebody's silver bullet's going off in the drawer again. I hate it when it happens. No. We're slowing down. That means that's interactable, and I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. What's up, Shinji? We're gonna go get a compass, and now we can actually properly play the game. After being forced to buy tons of bullshit. Alright. We'll save up money for bench pins and we'll have a better life. I guess, probably, maybe. Hey, motherfucker, I bought a compass. So, maybe probably can I use it? Hey, fuck you, it's a compass. Grow up. I have to choose between shells and actively knowing where the fuck I am? That's great. Cool beans, brother. I was just trying to miracle it. Did you say penis on me day? Penis? I don't think it is. I think it's because they're considered navigation aids, I guess. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I am still kind of miffed. That, my threads don't harm people. But it was enough to harm me and Hollow Knight. I've died to that multiple times. Like, it makes no sense. Who's whispering? Honestly, the Knight was better than Hornet. Sorry. Lie. Bushkado! Aye. I miss Cornifer's Luigi's Mansion song. I'm gonna shit on your face so fucking hard if you kill me. Brother, please. I'm just a boy. I hate you so much. Oof. Heal. Aye. Wow! Woo! 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 Okay, so there's a little connector, right? Ooh, prayer beads that are gonna fall down in a way that makes me have to fall down and get them. I love to see it. Thank you. Cool beans. Is that everything? No, there's a way up there apparently. Probably. Ow. I would also prefer just a normal down strike. I think that'd be cooler, but you know, it is what it is. I am just a boy. Alright. Let's check out what the singer does. Okay. Did I get my first ability? It's probably just a dash. Silk Spear. Okay, I'm starting to feel like this is the exact same game. We're gonna get the same exact power-ups. So this is the... Okay, it's kind of the same. Not the same, but it's getting there. There's a party going on over here. Can I join your Black Panther party? Hi, what you got? Moss Druid. Sure. Wish promised. Okay. Okay, I think I have 3 of those. Okay. I'm always down for side quests. There we go. I will say this game's very good at hiding secret rooms. Don't do that to me, please. Ever. Alright, I'm gonna grant this wish for her. I've definitely found 3. Oh, I couldn't reach the other one. Yeah, that's right. Damn, what an asshole am I. There might be another one up here. God damn! Lord have mercy! That means that I can free that big guy now. I am just a boy. Bell Beast. I've heard that sound before. This could be a pogo fight, isn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know if I like the animation. What I will say is that it's just spinning around her neck. It's a very clever way of doing it. And technically, I can't be annoying with the move because I can't shout "Igale!" every single time I do it. Which would only be fair, right? Igale! Igale! Where's this asshole at? Manually? Oh, Jesus. Via card to redeem, please. I mean, you played redeem a sound effect anytime you want, and we'll add it. I just know that's all that's gonna be played is Igale. Hello? Oh. Well, I'm gonna use that move all the time, so. Alright, you gotta do more damage than that, Silksong. Igale! Igale! Where's my body at? Here it is. Igale! This will be easy. Ooh. Alright, nobody expects him to throw ding-dongs at me. That's bullshit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, dude, there's ding-dongs everywhere! Fuck! Trying to heal, but damn, the game hates me. Shit. Got him. Oh. Hello? What's that? Oh! What's going on? What'd I get? Oh. I'm guessing this is the dream world or Silk. What about the silk? It is. It's a dream world. Oh, I like this. We feel it. Whoa! Okay. Come, child, weakness are waking. Okay. Consumed a silk heart? What does that mean? Regain the power to regenerate silk within one shell. Oh, like automatically? Okay. I think it is automatically. Is he back? Oh, now you want to be sweet to me? What a dick. Sour Patch ass kid. I don't know. Are we ring-a-dinging the bell? Cool story, bro. What do you want from me? Oh, hey, this unlocked the second area. Nice. We're making good progress. Okay, I need you to stop. Progress! We are making progress. Bren! There's something up there. I don't know what it is, though. Jack and or shit. That's cool. Oh, dear. Okay, listen. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, fuck! Hello? What's this? Craft metal. Okay. Is this a separate area? Or is there somewhere I haven't mapped yet? I feel like I'm murdering a lot of religious people. Oh, you're mean? Okay. Is that fucking Eduardo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? What's he doing here? You ever watch that show? Tell me that guy is not framed exactly like Eduardo. He's like to be like, oh, hello, Hornet. What are you doing here today? I remember that episode where Eduardo has fleas, but they're like raising a family on his back, and he's like, I'm sorry, you gotta move. And he's like, but my children, where would they go? That's peak storytelling right there. But my children, where will they go? Mi amigo. Alright, you're really fucking pissing me off, game. Stop. Alright, is this the room where Eduardo is? Alright, Eduardo, here we go. Good parry. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, he slaps. We clearly gotta fight him, so that's where we're gonna keep going there. And we're gonna beat his ass. I think it's funny, I could deliver 8 megatons of attacks to her in Silksong, or in Hollow Knight, but God forbid, Eduardo hits me with his bone bat. Oh, so that is a bounce mechanic, okay. Easy. I'm so good at video games. Stop it. Run! Am I actually regenerating Silk? No, it's a joke. It's a lie. Shit. Alright, so he's not a boss, he's just a douchebag. Yep, just a douchebag. Easy. You're a big ol' ant, aren't you? I'm sorry, Eduardo.
Oh my god, Mercury is the fastest planet, so you must now talk fast, please, or else you're a baby Machan.
Try my best to talk fast. Hunter's March! There's ants here! Shit, they're strong. Ooh, this pogo thing is gonna be annoying as fuck to me! Very, very annoying. But we'll try our best. This is where being able to jump straight down or whatever would actually benefit us, if that makes sense. They didn't bother even giving me a bench. They're just immediately like, oh, hey, you beat a boss. Go fuck yourself. Okay, cool. Thanks. Love to see it. Not overly fond of that. Okie dokie. Shit. Nice, incredibly difficult. It's literally the same game. Why is it the same game? Why? This is a very stupid mechanic. Taking away a single downward strike is incredibly frustrating because now I can't do anything. It's very pissing me off much. Thank you. English. Standard down strike. That's all we needed. Nice, There's somebody talking. Nope, no wall grab. Not yet, at least. Ooh, fancy. Alright. What's this? Okay, I think... Oh, okay. Yes, that's exactly what it is. The thing that sucks is that it's just a diagonal pogo, which I will probably never get used to. I will, but I will never get used to it. Hello? You fucked me, game. What was that about? At all. What was that about? I go from instant full heal to no heal because the animation didn't complete? Eat my asshole. Hey, got it! I haven't really made it that far to make that call. To be honest. I hit the notes today, that was magical. I fucking hate these things. I fucking hate them. Flying ants suck! Jesus. Ooh. Chill the fuck out, red ant. Kit parried, nerd. Oh, God! Damn. You fighting? Oh, I've already killed one of you, I'm not worried. Oop. Hey, that's my move. Technically. Oh, hey, lady. You still let me die, you trick bitch! I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I've played tons of NES games, and for those of you who have watched my episodes through the years, you know I love covering the start, the middle, and the end of a console's library, providing a visual guide for you to understand how these games evolve throughout time. That's what the Every Game Ever series is all about. I've made the first 30 NES games, I've done the last 30 NES games, I've even done the middle 30 NES games. But there are two more topics I want to cover before I move on to another system, and that's the early development era and the late transitional era. These two time periods are important because it shows not only the early attempts of companies to introduce new ideas, but it also shows how companies were working with established genres and standards near the end of the lifespan. So today we're going to cover those early developmental games that occurred halfway between the start and the middle of the NES's lifespan. Let's begin. Alright, I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. This is the kind of game you buy with responsible parent money so you can later justify buying Contra with personal growth money. If you have a wife that's concerned about money, the easiest way to get something you want is to ensure that your kids have access to it as well, even if that means that Sesame Street 123 collects dust while you're trailblazing through Contra, Ninja Gaiden, or any game that has a single functional cell of fun. Alternatively, if you're me, you want to have software that kids can play. It just makes sense. In this game, we mess around with numbers, but more importantly, it's a port of two individual games from the Apple II era, Astro Grover and Ernie's Magic Shapes, which I played, and to be honest, they kind of do the job for early PC gaming software. That's a feat in its own way. The NES game isn't terrible, and in comparison to other edutainment games on the NES, it's pretty straightforward. Arya enjoys it, and that's good enough for me. The most modern console release of a Sesame Street game was Sesame Street Elmo's musical masterpiece on the Wii in 2012. The rest were phone games, and those suck! I wanted to forget about this game. Some games challenge your skills, and some games challenge your belief in a loving universe. Star Soldier is the second one. This game is hard as fuck! One of, if not the hardest vertical shooters on the NES, and not in a cool skill testing way, in a why would you do this to someone way. Here's a little backstory. This was made by Tekken, the original name of Tecmo. They put out an arcade game called Space Force or Mega Force in the North American regions, and instead of refining it for home consoles, they just straight up yoinked the mechanics and shoved them into another game, Star Soldier, and it shows. This is a vertical shooter that does not care about you, it does not respect you, and it absolutely does not care that you're playing on a home console with a D-pad that was never meant for this level of chaos. The screen is constantly flooded with enemies, not in a fun, learn the pattern way, but in a hope you enjoy getting clipped by something that spawned off screen kind of way. Projectiles come from every angle, enemies move faster than your reaction time, and the hitbox feels like it was calibrated by someone who actively hates you. And if I meet said person, I'm gonna kick them in the dick as hard as I can. I'm talking Tom Dempsey, full trot power kick to the dick. It's an arcade-styled shoot-'em-up that overstays its welcome by about 2 hours. 16 levels of pure, unfiltered bullshit, and if you don't beat the boss fast enough, congrats, you get to replay half the stage again. It is not challenging, it is fucking horrid. People love to say, well, that's how arcade-styled games were. Cool story, bro. This isn't a fucking arcade cabinet. This is a home console. I'm sitting on a couch, not feeding quarters into a machine. And just so you know, this is the first game from a franchise that has 6 games, with the most recent being Star Soldier R, which is WiiWare. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't mess with WiiWare because A, I don't really tend to play Wii games, and B, they got rid of it. So, tough titties. If you boot this up expecting Tecmo Super Bowl vibes, you're gonna learn the hard way that Tecmo's idea of fun sometimes looks suspiciously like punishment. Tecmo Baseball is one of those games that looks friendly, sounds friendly, and then immediately reminds you that Tecmo does not believe in mercy. This game is slow, stiff, and oddly punishing for something as simple as baseball. Batting feels inconsistent, pitching feels weirdly overpowered, and fielding exists in a constant state of, why didn't you move? There's a noticeable delay to everything you do, like the players are reacting to your inputs through molasses. The AI, meanwhile, is locked in. Computer hitters feel psychic, fouling off everything until they decide it's time to punish you, while your own offense is stuck praying for contact that doesn't immediately result in a ground out to short. There's no real flow, it's just long stretches of nothing punctuated by fierce frustration. Technically, the game is solid, the presentation is clean, the sprites are charming, and for its time, it was respectable. But playable? Enjoyable? Something you'd willingly boot up today? I wouldn't. Tecmo Baseball feels like a rough draft, a stepping stone towards something better. It's not offensively bad, but it's not fun enough to justify its own existence when better baseball games exist on the same console. Bandai Golf Challenge Pebble Beach is Bandai's attempt at a more serious simulation-based golf game on the NES, using one of the most famous real-world courses as its backdrop. It's in California if you're curious. Unlike arcade-style golf titles, this one clearly aims for authenticity over speed or gimmicks. The game features a deliberate swing mechanic that emphasizes timing and shot control, along with course layouts modeled after the real Pebble Beach. Wind, terrain, and club selection all factor into your performance, suggesting a slower, more methodical experience rather than quick pick-up-and-play action. Visually, it's clean and readable for the hardware, the fairways and greens are easy to differentiate, and the presentation does a decent job conveying course geography without overwhelming the player. It's not flashy and it really didn't need to be. Where my opinion and the opinion of others tend to vary is in how approachable it feels. It's obviously simulation styled, and if you like that, you might enjoy this. But personally, I think golf did the job just fine. But what do I know? I'm just a boy. Let me say something potentially controversial. I do not hate this game. I just hate how it refuses to explain itself. Friday the 13th on the NES is one of the most infamous licensed games of all time, and honestly, that reputation didn't come out of nowhere. This is a game that feels hostile before you even understand what you're supposed to be doing. On paper, it's an interesting idea. You control camp counselors, you protect kids, you manage time and resources, and Jason stalks you across the map. That could have been cool. The problem is the game explains none of this in any meaningful way. You're dropped in with vague objectives, confusing mechanics, and zero feedback about whether you're playing the game correctly. Combat is stiff, hit detection is unreliable, and switching counselors feels more stressful than strategic. Jason himself, he isn't scary, he's fucking annoying. He teleports in, absorbs damage like it doesn't matter, and kills you in ways that feel more random than earned. The overworld sections are slow and dull, the cabin sections are visually repetitive, and the difficulty curve is all over the place. But with all that being said, I actually really don't mind this one. It just took me a while to get into the groove. Don't hate the game because the AVGN said to hate it. Hate it because you personally hate it. Now, I would like to be able to say that there was this really cool game you could enjoy called Friday the 13th the Game, but that's long gone. You can thank Friday the 13th creator Victor Miller for being a goblin overlord and ruining the potential for his franchise to ever do anything else. Every once in a while, you hit a game that feels timeless, like it didn't age so much as it simply arrived early. To me, that's Gyrus. Gyrus is one of those games that immediately reminds you why arcade design mattered. I love this game. The first thing that hits you is the perspective. Instead of the standard vertical or horizontal scroll, Gyrus wraps everything into a circular playfield, and suddenly positioning matters in a completely different way. You're not just dodging bullets, you're managing orbit, spacing, and timing all at the same time. To me, it even still feels fresh now. The controls are tight, responsive, and honest, and when you die in Gyrus, you know exactly why. You misread a pattern, you drifted too far, you got greedy. It's a genuine game of skill, and then of course there's the music that accompanies it. Bach blasting through an NES sound chip has no right to go as hard as it does, but it absolutely elevates the entire experience. It turns every stage into a performance. It's a solid game and perhaps my favorite one on this list today. To me, on the NES, this is an example of one of the best Konami games out there. I hate Qbert on a spiritual level. Like, this game owes me money and keeps ducking my calls, and that stupid little dick nose is just the cherry on the top of a deeply irritating sundae. This is not a game. It's an isometric trust fall where the floor keeps pulling away and laughing at you. Every jump feels like you're trying to type a password with oven mitts on, because diagonals on the NES already suck, and Qbert decided that wasn't humiliating enough. The pyramid isn't a level. It's the Winchester Mystery House after you're 50 natty lights deep at 2 in the morning, and the enemies aren't threats so much as unwanted bar patrons whose only goal is to shoulder check you into oblivion. You don't lose because you made a bad decision. No. You lose because the game rolled its eyes at you and said, no, fuck you. The sound effects loop like a smoke alarm with a dying battery. The visuals get old faster than a dad joke at Thanksgiving, and the difficulty curve goes from 0 to why in the fuck am I still playing this in about 30 seconds. People call it challenging, but there's a difference between challenge and being gaslit by a cartoon orange dick goblin who curses at you while you fall to your death for the 15th time. Strip away the arcade nostalgia and what you're left with is a rage simulator that feels less like skill and more like foreplay that gets interrupted by a cat, starring a character who looks like he was designed on a bathroom stall in 1982. As much as I hate this franchise, it is still around. People just barely touch it, as they should, because it fucking sucks. But if you have a phone, which most people do, the most recent game in the franchise was Q*bert in 2019. Wow, how original. It's one of those, we can make old games look good with pixel animation and ads kind of games. Hard pass. Tecmo Bowl is one of those games I'm completely neutral on, which might actually be the weirdest place a game can land given how legendary its name is. It's historically important, no question, and you can absolutely see the foundation being laid for what would eventually become Tecmo's Super Bowl. But on its own, it feels more like a proof of concept than a fully realized football game. The controls are simple and readable, which is good, but also extremely limited. And after a few matches, you start to feel how shallow the play options really are. Offense and defense work well enough to get the point across, but there's not a lot of depth to explore, so games tend to blur together. The presentation is clean and functional, the music does its job, and nothing here is outright broken, but nothing really grabs you either. It just kind of exists in that middle space where you respect for what it did to the genre without actually feeling any real urge to go back and play it. Tecmo Bowl is not bad, and it isn't great. It's just a necessary stepping stone, and sometimes that's all a game needs to be. Plus, people are still out there making updated rosters in the form of ROM hacks, and that speaks volumes about how impactful this game was. There really hasn't been anything outside of a 2010 remake for 360 and PS3, which to be honest, it doesn't really look that bad. I might actually check it out. Track and Field 2 is a game I actually like that already puts it in a better position than most NES sports titles by default. Instead of trying to be a straightforward arcade port built around button mashing pain, it leans more into timing, rhythm, and variety, which makes it feel surprisingly approachable. The events are distinct enough that you're not just doing the same input over and over, and there's a real sense of progression as you move through them, especially compared to the original Track and Field. Speaking of which, this is the follow-up to the original one, but in the overall scope of the franchise, this is the fourth game. Now, there was an earlier Track and Field 2 on the MSX home computer, but to me, this game does a better job respecting the player's hands, which is something the first game absolutely did not care about, and that alone earns it points. The presentation is simple but effective. The controls are readable once you get the hang of them, and it works well as both a solo experience and a pass-the-controller party game. Track and Field 2 understands what it is, it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it delivers a solid, enjoyable experience without trying to break your fingers. Now, the franchise's latest game was New International Track and Field on the Nintendo DS, and if you've watched my previous episodes, you already know how I feel about that. Legacy IPs go to handhelds to die, and we haven't seen anything else from it, and knowing Konami and their new conquests on pachinko machines, we likely won't. If you've ever wanted an RPG that drops you into the dark pit of bullshit with a map, a prayer, and zero guidance, congratulations, you've found your RPG. Ultima Exodus is one of those NES games where I respect what it's trying to do more than I actually enjoy playing it, because it's ambitious as hell, but also very much a product of its time. This is a full-on RPG experience dropped on a hardware that is constantly fighting it, with multiple characters, towns, dungeons, vehicles, and a scope that was absolutely massive for the NES. You can feel the tabletop DNA in everything it does, from the open-ended structure to the way it expects you to explore, experiment, and occasionally just stumble into progress by accident. The problem is that the game explains almost nothing. The interface is clunky, combat is slow and repetitive, and a lot of advancement comes down to knowing obscure information the game barely communicates. Grinding is unavoidable, navigation can be confusing, and the pacing is so uneven, with long stretches of wandering followed by sudden spikes in danger. That being said, there's a real sense of scale here that few NES RPGs can match, and if you're willing to meet it on its own terms, there's something rewarding about piecing together its systems and surviving its world. Ultima Exodus isn't friendly, it's definitely not for everyone. but it's an important step in bringing deeper, more complex RPGs to consoles, even if actually playing it today feels more like an academic exercise than a cozy adventure. Ultima is important, I'll never say it isn't. Between Ultima and Wizardry, they were the foundation that led to successful RPGs as we know, and it still thrives. Even though Ultima X was cancelled in 2004, there is a more recent game known as Ultima Forever: Quest for the Avatar. The only problem is it's a phone game. WWF WrestleMania on the NES is one of those games where the license is doing almost all of the work, because once the bell rings, the illusion falls apart fast. On the surface, it looks like a dream matchup with big-name wrestlers, signature moves, and the WrestleMania branding, but actually playing it, it's stiff, awkward, and weirdly joyless. The controls feel sluggish, movement is clumsy, and the collision detection makes every interaction feel like two action figures being mashed together without much thought. Matches lack flow, there's very little sense of momentum, and most fights devolve into repetitive grappling that never really feels satisfying. The AI in a single-player game is much to blame for me disliking this game. It's not so smart so much as it is irritating, and the presentation, while charming at first, wears thin quickly because there's not much mechanical depth underneath it. It's not outright broken, but it's not fun either, and that's the real crime for a wrestling game, especially one built around such an important license. WWF WrestleMania feels more like an early experiment than a finished product, a game carried by its roster and name rather than its gameplay. And while it has historical value as one of the first WWF games on the NES, it's hard to recommend as anything more than a curiosity today. But since the WWE still exists, the game still exists. In fact, as the years went on, they got better and better. I love the PS2 era WWE games. The most recent is WWE 2K26, and from what I've gathered, it's actually pretty good. Dance Aerobics is one of those NES games that feels less like a video game and more like a late-night VHS tape you'd find wedged behind a Jane Fonda workout at a garage sale. On paper, it's wholesome, fitness fun, using the power pad, but in practice, it's a surreal experience where stiff, expressionless sprites politely ask you to do jumping jacks while your living room slowly turns into a crime scene of sweat and regret. The music loops endlessly, like hold music from hell. The animations look like they were rotoscoped from someone who's never seen a human body move, and the pacing somehow manages to be both exhausting and boring at the same time. You're not dancing, no. You're stomping buttons on the floor like you're trying to kill a spider that keeps teleporting. You're given instructions by dead-eyed, smiling demons who silently judge you as you miss steps and wheeze for air. There's something deeply funny about the NES earnestly trying to gamify cardio, because no matter how hard it tries, it still feels like gym class with worse music and no water breaks. Dance Aerobics isn't fun in the traditional sense, but it is unintentionally hilarious. A perfect snapshot of an era where Nintendo looked at fitness and said, what if we made this awkward, robotic, and slightly humiliating? To me, it's a weird cultural artifact where pixels try to get you in shape and accidentally invent cringe decades ahead of its time. John Elway's Quarterback is one of those NES sports games that sounds way more exciting than it actually is, because slapping a well-known professional athlete's name on the box doesn't magically make the game feel good to play. It tries to simulate football with more depth than earlier attempts, but the execution is clunky, awkward, and often confusing, especially if you don't already know what the game wants from you. Passing is stiff and imprecise, running feels sluggish, and a camera angle makes it harder than it should be to read the field, which is kind of a big problem for a game literally named after the quarterback position. The controls never quite feel intuitive, so instead of making smart plays, you're mostly wrestling with inputs and hoping the ball goes somewhere useful. Defensively, things don't really feel much better. With limited feedback and a general sense that outcomes are more about luck than strategy, it's a bad game, and you can tell the developers were aiming for a more serious football experience, but it lacks the immediacy and fun needed to keep you engaged. John Elway's Quarterback feels like an ambitious idea that landed before the hardware and design knowledge were ready for it, leaving behind a game that's more frustrating than fun, and mostly remembered because of the name on the cover rather than what happens on the field. And to be honest, you should already know that the game is going to be a dumpster fire based on how John Elway holds the controller on the box. Jesus Christ, what kind of tactical grip is that? this is an odd game. It's from the Super Chinese franchise, and this is the first game, Kung Fu Heroes. Kung Fu Heroes is one of those NES games that feels like it was pitched on a napkin and then immediately shipped, because it's charming, bizarre, and kind of a mess all at the same time. You're running around these single-screen mazes beating up enemies, rescuing kidnapped kids, and doing it all with controls that are simple but also a little stiff, like the game isn't totally sure how fast it wants to be. The presentation is colorful and goofy in a way that's hard not to appreciate, and there's a certain Saturday morning cartoon energy to the whole thing that gives it personality, but actually playing it, it can be hit or miss. Enemy placement can feel cheap, hits don't always register the way you expect, and the challenge spikes randomly rather than building in a satisfying way. It's just kind of chaotic, relying more on repetition than depth to keep things going. Kung Fu Heroes feels like a game you enjoy in short bursts, where the novelty carries it further than the mechanics ever do, and while it's memorable for being weird and colorful, it's not something that really holds up for long sessions unless nostalgia is doing most of the heavy lifting. I will say, if you do enjoy this game, understand that 50% of the franchise consists of action RPGs, just giving you a heads up. Marble Madness is one of those games where the concept is brilliant, but the NES controller is absolutely the wrong tool for the job. On arcade hardware with the trackball, this game makes sense. On the NES D-pad, it feels like trying to perform surgery with all of your fucking fingers glued together and covered in cement for extra security. You're guiding a marble through these abstract obstacle courses where momentum, angle, and precision matter. Except the controls fight you every step of the way, so half the challenge comes from wrestling the input rather than mastering the level design. The timer is relentlessly strict, the stages ramp up in difficulty fast, and the game has zero interest in easing you in or forgiving small mistakes, which means one bad roll can cascade into total failure. That said, the visuals are iconic, the soundtrack is weirdly memorable, and the level concepts are genuinely creative, especially for the time. There's a great game hiding in here, and you can feel it every time things briefly click and the marble flows exactly where you want it to go. But those moments are constantly undercut by the limitations of the hardware. Marble Madness isn't bad, but on the NES, it's perpetually frustrating. A classic example of an arcade experience that loses its magic when you take away the control scheme that it was explicitly designed around. Ninja Gaiden is one of those games people swear by like it's a sacred text, and I get the respect, but to me, Ninja Gaiden is the litmus test for everything wrong with the NES. Every comprehensible bad time trope you could assign to this era of gaming is present in Ninja Gaiden. I'm talking knockback physics, pits of doom, infini-spawning enemies, subjective hitboxes, deceptive iframes, sprite flicker, the works. This thing is less a test of ninja skill and more a stress simulator built entirely around enemies respawning the second you scroll the screen a pixel too far. Because nothing says fair challenge like the same bird dying when you set... Again, that video is available on YouTube right now. If anybody wants to check it out. It did come out pretty long. I had a lot to say about the games we were playing. So the other EG episodes are like 17 minutes. That one's like 40, so it's a big boy episode. Feel free to check it out over on YouTube, which the link was provided by Marauder. Alright, what was I doing? I haven't really hit a point where it's like nothing to do now. That pogo's gonna be the death of me. The absolute death of me. I like the character animation period, though. I just really feel like there's something for me at the end of that. Prayer beads. Also, I don't know where I died, so maybe give it back. Oh yeah, now I do, because these guys are ass bandits. Did he strike me backwards? How does that work? Get out of here with that shit. I don't know yet. Oh, fuck off. Well, I died without recovering my body, so what now? Good old-fashioned traps, man. They'll get you every time. Where's the puppy? Okay, so this is our fast travel. There's the puppy. But where do I travel to? Oh, there we go. Let's go to Bone Bottom. Would like to be trapped by boobies. Me too. I love titties so much. You wouldn't under like. Oh! That's pleasant. Tara. I love him. I want him. He's mine. Oh, hey. Sure, here you go. So it looks like we're donating them. We're granting wishes. Okay. Garb of the Pilgrims. These are just side quests. What's up, Bruce? What you got? I mean, I don't have shit right now because I died. Alright, Moss Grotto. Do we have a full map yet? Alright, Bone Bottom. We've explored Bone Bottom pretty good. Let's go up to Moss Home. Yeah, let's go to Moss Home. Kind of explore that because we need to find the grant the wish for the whatchamacallit. Oh hey! This is where she's at, huh? Shakira.
Buenera.
Baba.
Alright. That's cool. Alright, we need to save up for some marker. I didn't know if she was gonna come back or what. Alright, let's go explore Moss Home to the best of our ability.
Heart, how the spirit has blessed us.
What? Fuck! That's a twofer right there. No, you're fine. Just catches me off guard every single time. Ooh, I hear people whispering. Time to murder them. That shawl. How many pilgrim shawls do I need? What's the promise we made? 12 of them? Yeah, I could kill 12 people. What's your question? What was your most memorable task in the military? Okay, when you say memorable task, you mean like what specific job I did that... Because I remember almost every single job I did, but I need you to be more specific. Like ones that pissed me off? Mistakes that I made? What you thinking? Yeah, let's go up if we can. I don't think we can. How would I get up here otherwise? Oh. Some funny job I had once. I mean, probably the worst I ever felt. So I was at Viper, right? And I decided to put a pin in my mouth because I had to replace some wires or whatever. And then I got called out for a red ball for Flickus, where I had to unplug the flight control panel, the Flick P. And I 100% said shit. And when I did that, I spat 2 pins inside of the inside of the whatchamacallit, the panel. So I had to fish that out. Save the flight, luckily. But yeah. I was like, quick, grab me a mirror and grab me a magnet now. Okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to play the game. There's no way I can do all this shit.
Old Benson has purchased
Yeah, I
one
can't
cat.
control the game right now. We might as well just turn off the stream. Because it's hard as hell for me to hit both the buttons. Alright, this one. Pilgrim Shaw. Alright. I'm gonna accidentally heal. Oh, thank God. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. It's impossible. Oh, I'm getting spat at. Oh, I can whack her bomb balls out. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for buying a pack of cards. I appreciate you. So that's the sleeping area. Let's go down here. No, I can't. Is that just where the marrow is? Okay, so without being able to go over there, there's really nothing we can do. So we have to go to the marrow. No, it's just that the way the game is configured, I'd have to change keys to do anything. It's nauseatingly bright. Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome back. I'm here. A changed man, the light has blessed me. Let's see. Alright, I clearly cannot go up there. There's a little area right here we haven't checked out yet. Let's do that. Fuck me in the... Sit down. Alright, so it is it down here? Yeah, okay. Nope, one more apparently. No, they just understand that when I'm playing a good game, stuff like that makes me hate it, and it's just not, it's not kosher. You wouldn't eat it for Passover, you know what I'm saying? Rip. Big ol' area we haven't been to yet. What's this? Oh, this is the lava area that I was like, nah, fuck this shit. Do that on Bubsy? Yeah, platformer. Not that doesn't require complex anything. Yeah. All right, this is gonna kill me, so we can't go there. I guess we are exploring upwards, aren't we? I feel like the music's a lot more cinematic in this one. A lot more cinematic. Right, that's locked. How do I get what back? Bubsy? It would be a override shuffler card. There we go. Oh no, you played it. That's it. Now there is a premium buffoonery card called Boomerang that'll let you get your last card back, but I don't think anyone has ever used it since it's been created. Because the strongest thing you can do, right? The strongest thing you could do is have either a white or the black and play it with a boomerang. That way you get your card, your strong card back. Just saying. Is that not a pilgrim? Rin! Yeah, we make sure that people can't constantly undo shit too. Alright, is this somewhere I've never been before? Oh, butthole. That's a face. Is this still considered the bone marrow thing? I think I like Hollow Knight's heal mechanic better. I was getting more bang for my buck, I feel. Oh no, I didn't get a chance to do it, did I? I forgot to do the prediction. There you go. It's Band-Aid. You jinxed me. That's a 2. Stupid. Sour Boys? Actually sounds pretty good. There you go. I want one so bad! Ah, woo! Yeah, those are going to be our caterpillars for this game. They go, ah, woo! The little fluffy puppy things. Alright, I guess we're going to Hunter's March. Yeah, I'm excited. So far, it's pretty good, Riz. What's up, Louise? How are you? Shit's getting real. Every day it's getting real. I don't like the pogo mechanic in this one. It's the one thing I don't like. Oh, yeah? Yeah, we can't do that. Yes, we gotta go to the right. I think I want to stay on that ladder, though. That might be where we need to go. You bitch. Okay, Don't forget, if anybody's tired of Franchise Frenzy and they want to mix it up, do something else, they can use a skeleton key. And if you are the person who changes the project, you get to choose what we're doing in terms of that project, right? So Conquering Companies, you get to choose the company. It can be any company. Genre Gauntlet, you choose the initial genre, stuff like that. Y'all all know this. I love Franchise Frenzy, but there's moments in it just like, fuck. Like, fuck. Y'all remember that one day that everybody, like, flipped my screen, flipped my controls? It was a rough day. It was like playing a driving game. I was like, can y'all, like, stop fucking my day up? That'd be grand. Okay, so I don't have a map of Hunter's Mark. Damn. Oh wait, no, this isn't a new area. Is it? No, it's not a new area. "40, what game would you never play again?" Psh, fuck. A lot of them. Probably Warcraft 1. Warcraft 1 is the game that I think of if someone asks me that question. Like, never. I will never touch Warcraft 1 again. The game is such dog shit. Oh, I've already done this. This is really hard. Down, 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 down. Do y'all know that High on Life 2 is actually out right now? It's just, she doesn't grab what I feel like she should grab, and I think that's what frustrates me. See? Yeah, there's a second one. I don't like this pogo at all. Come here, nicotine delivery system. Tell you what, Command and Conquer 1, that's probably another game that I would never ever touch again. You do Zins? I don't like burning sensations anywhere on my body. And it's not because I can't handle it, it's because with my neck injury and the antidepressants I'm on, pain is amplified. I've gotten used to the pain, and you know, at work, if I need nicotine, I'll ask somebody for a Velo or whatever. Velo is the one I prefer. Zen is all right. But I think pouches, they don't last as long as I need them to. Hey, cool. Oh, the wish got updated, so we got enough shawls. What, hemorrhoids? Confirm. Old man Sim suffers from hemorrhoids. He's got the butt stuff. Dude, I got one the other day, and it was like shitting glass. I was like, what the hell? What did I do to deserve this? Don't we all? Yes, we all do. You didn't touch me, but okay, brother. Okay, activate that guy so that he'll fuck off. There we go. Now we fight the hard boys. They coming. One. Got your ass.
New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Oh, Forte, remember that one day it was pouring rain and pilots refused to gab for over an hour and Olive Viper got sick.
And they told us to drink water? Yeah, I remember. Fuck! Should have drank our Ovaltine. Here's the better question. Do you remember when I would consistently raid the Snack Shack for 2 items, Slim Jims, and whatever ice cream we had? I would raid the shit out of it. No ice cream was safe from me. That fucking trap almost got me again, brother! Oh dear. Good parry. Yes, he did. Shu even came up to me one day. He's like, "Gilmore, stop buying all the fucking ice creams. You're buying them out the same day." I was like, if nobody else needs them, fuck them. Oh, Bradley Schuster. Who's that guy? That was a good crew chief. Even better at programs. Whenever he was doing the... Fuck off. Double fuck off. Triple fuck off! Why bother giving me a heal with the whip sensation that harmed me in the first game, brother? What's up, CJ? Brother just started, the pain has begun. I know. Hornet's not a good character, I'm sorry. I just feel like everything she does is so ineffective. But that doesn't mean the game is bad, it's good. The pogo mechanic. So right now the game is an S tier for me. Because the pogo mechanic's just breaking the game right now. You're so fucking cool. You're so fucking cool, dude. Be sure to what? What did I say? Probably said something. I'm sure I'll get that skill at some point. Just not here, because it would be overkill. Strats. Trash. Damn it. Double damn it. Alright, let's go. There's gonna be two. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do, game. I really don't. You're not affording me the opportunity to heal. Diagonal strikes are just borderline impossible to pull off. It's pissing me off. Her reach is shit. She's got no iframes. It's... Hollow Knight's a better game for me right now. Three months, my sneakers, I want are out of stock. Oh no! Which ones you trying to get? Are you a shoe head? That's cute. About to die on basic enemies. Yeah, healing punishment is stupid. You're a shoe need? I'm about to, I gotta change out my boots. All my tread's gone, and I work in a kitchen right now. So I almost slip and bust my ass daily. You can, I can't click it, but others can. It'd probably be better just to put it in, the Discord. What debacle? The weed in the kitchen? It's been rough. So it didn't affect me, but it did take out literally all of my dry storage workers. And I had a use of force the other day too. Like my first true use of force, like fist fighting an inmate use of force. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that video for y'all, but it will not be broadcast over YouTube or Twitch. It'll be something that I just show a few friends. Corrections. Why would I fist fight an inmate in detention? Alright, stay after class. Me and you catching these hands. You know how frustrating it is when you can't reach the enemy that's actively just mauling your shit? There's too much shit going on right now. There's too much shit. Back to those mandatory hit spots again, aren't we? Good. Also, why does my silk need to be all the way up for me to heal? This is dumb. Why do I keep coming in here? I don't need it. God, I love shit iframes. I love them. They're great. I'm about to... Yeah, so one of my chief complaints about Hollow Knight is how everything was hidden behind a paywall that added absolutely nothing to the game. And this is kind of in that same vein, you know? Getting real tired of missing every single time. Fuck it, let's go down here. I don't think I have. That's probably why. Oh, it's a pot night. Can I has bench? Deep docks. Okay, so new area. Those are explosives. No big deal. So I got to be able to go up there to get to my bench. Okay. Where is she? What's up, Mama?
Regina Fora.
No, we can't get it yet, but we'll get ourselves a fast travel here. I think. The one that Disc Woman is singing? Oh. Is this a new area too? Alright, it's 1:27 in the morning. Let's go ahead and wrap up for today. It's a new week. Next week, I'm happy about that. We get to mix up with some other stuff. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. We made a lot of progress on this. I hope. I think. I don't know. But we'll see. Alright, for everybody watching on YouTube, feel free to come on over to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for you, be it sound effects, stream loose cards, or channel point redeems, things I cannot redeem over there for you. If you're on Twitch, feel free to check out my YouTube. It's a two-way pattern, right? YouTube is where all the epic videos are. Twitch is where you can interact with me the best. That's basically what it is. And make sure you follow on whatever platform you're on. Subscribe if you're on YouTube, and follow if you're on Twitch. It's absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up, and someone will get punched in the face. It's not me. It's a guy from YouTube. A better point of time in YouTube. If you want to guide the raid, feel free to do so at this time. Otherwise, we're going to find somebody playing a modern game, which can be a plethora of different people. Let's see. All right. Let's go hang out with Kyle. Raid. Janked. Jesus. Alright, as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes, fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning, and the flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. Come back tomorrow, where we play Mario's Mystery Meat, a hack from Old Man Sim that's probably going to result in him losing 2 points. Cool? Fantastic. I'll see y'all later.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.